going on, guys? Today we're on a special little trip. A couple videos ago I made some 14-foot 2x10s, several videos ago, for my uncle, my cousin. And today we're going to go down to the cabin site where they're being used, and we're going to check that out and maybe do a little work. This is my uncle's mill site. It's a little bit more advanced. Got a little bit better equipment. And this is his saw. This is a homemade saw. This is what he saws. We'll go down and look at the cabin here in a minute, but this is what he saws all this wood with. And what he sawed most of the stuff for the cabin with, him and my cousin. So, got quite a stock of 2x here. A lot of wood. But anyway, let's check out this homemade saw. When you imagine a homemade sawmill in your mind, is this what comes to mind? It works like a champ. I've seen it run. So, ouch. Bugs out here. Got a couple of tires, some log dogs here. Chain driven, raising and lower. But he cuts everything with it. He cuts a lot, he loves it. We were talking the other day about how addictive it is to use the sawmill. Anyway, build you one. Let's go down and check out the cabin. So this is a family cabin. It's kind of off back in the woods from some of my relatives. I think the original cabin was built in 1858. We'll see when we get down here. The cabin is there was nothing left of the cabin. Nobody really knows what it looks like. The only thing left was the chimney and the rock foundation. And so we're kind of doing a just building. My cousin's taking. Never mind. This is stupid. Takes a little bit of effort to get back here, and a little bit of effort to get out. So keeps the riffraff out. You gotta have a 4-wheel drive to get. You can get in on a bicycle, but you better have a 4-wheel drive to get out. All right, we're here. There it is. Let's go up here and take a look at it. So this is the cabin. Like I said, I think the original cabin was built in 1858. At some point, I think the original one burned, is my understanding. And then they rebuilt it in like 2 weeks. So the only thing that's been here my life that I've ever seen is the foundation and the old chimney. So we're just kind of basing the layout of the cabin on the foundation, what was left of the foundation. So, you know, it's not a traditional build. We got some flashing here. We got a white oak beam. We got some flashing. And then, you know, it's a modern take on a traditional style cabin. But I think today, if we decide to work on it, we're going to be setting some of the wall beams here. Some other stuff. Let's go in here and take a look at it. So yeah, horse stone here. What's left of the chimney, or chimney, as I've heard some people refer to. So yeah, everything that's you see here has been, except for the plywood, of course, was cut on my uncle's homemade sawmill. So, and then these are some of the 14-foot 2x10s that span the length here. I think the total outside length is like 16 feet. 2 or 3 inches.
Oh yeah.
We'll be getting some logs up. I forgot my tripod, so I ain't had a good chance to set stuff up good. We got, everyone only had 2 when we got here, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs up. I think we're gonna try to get 2 more on this front side. So who built the cabin originally?
Old father Jacob did.
That was before 1840.
Yes. He died in 1846. But somewhere in there the house was burnt down and had to rebuild it.
Right.
It didn't take them but 2 weeks to rebuild it.
2 weeks to rebuild it.
Yeah. I used big old wide dogs. It was probably about, like that, 14 inches or something. And it's about 6 inches thick.
Yeah, they wasn't spending a lot of time taking a lot of a lot of material off.
It was just flat on the sides. They left the tops round.
Right.
Just shaved the bark off. And then the rafters were just pine trees about that big around with the bark shaved off of them.
That's the way it is. That's the way there's cedars, but that's the way that granary is behind my house.
These were pines. I guess they cured good under the roof. So they probably was hard as bricks.
So how much of the cabin was left when you were a kid?
Oh, it was intact. It was still dark, closed. The cellar was still. There was one piece of tin blew off this southwest corner, and Unc wanted to come down here and fix it. And old Lord Troutman owned this house, and he told him, if I want that fixed, I'll get somebody to fix it. So that's his attitude. So it wasn't never fixed.
That's the beginning and the end right there when a piece of tin blows up.
Yes. You know, the south side's always the worst.
Yeah.
Southwest winds. Which side's which, David?
Wait, this side needs to flip away from you. Yeah.
Get the rough side out. That's out.
Whatever the rough side is. Now we need to go the other way.
Other way?
Yeah. I got it.
Rough side goes out.
It's got a bad spot in there.
Alright.
They're both about the same. Hey, Jimmy.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You in? How much you need?
Not much, but some.
Need to come out just a little?
Maybe yours come out. Where's that place in? I'm right on it. I'm right on it.
How you want it? Hold it.
We like that little bit. A little extra persuasion got it in there. I like it. Well, that's as far as we got today. There's some spots that may need some address. We may have got a little ahead of ourselves, but it's coming along. We'll try to stay updated. Trying to get the roof on before the winter rains come.